Hey everybody, Brendan here in front of the whiteboard. And in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you probably one of my most common messages that I get in my email or Facebook or Instagram. Brendan, I eat pretty clean, but I'm always bloated. What's going on? Well, in this video, I'm gonna share with you 11 causes why you might be experiencing bloating. And then we're gonna go a lot deeper into the culprits mechanically and chemically what's going on. And then afterwards, I'm going to share with you a really good solution. If you don't know who I am, my name is Brendan. I'm also known as the Gut Whisperer. I help adults lose weight, reduce inflammation, get rid of their bloating, their distension, their heartburn, if they've got an autoimmune issue, all by rehabilitating their leaky gut. Let's dive right in. So 11 causes why you might be experiencing bloating. Well, number one, food intolerances and food sensitivities. A lot of people don't necessarily know what foods that their body is sensitive to or maybe allergic to, just because sometimes there can be an onset, immediate sort of side effect, or sometimes there can be a delayed side effect 2 to 3 to even 4 days afterwards. So while you're eating along, everything is just compounding, and then you really just don't know what the culprit is. So you want to get rid of gluten, dairy, lactose, some FODMAPs. So those are fermentable saccharides. And then number two, poor digestion. Low and lack of digestive enzymes, lack of digestive juices, low HCl, and ultimately this is going to lead to the reduced ability to digest. So poor digestion. Number three, imbalanced gut microbiome. So this is where you've got a complete overgrowth of pathogenic bacteria, the bad bacteria that's being outnumbered by the good bacteria. Number four, hyperpermeable gut, also known as leaky gut. We are designed to have a permeable gut at times, but not all the time. It's called transient leaky gut. But if you've got chronic leaky gut all the time, then basically you've got these undigested food molecules and pathogens and all sorts of other things essentially invading into your body's systemic bloodstream, causing an ongoing immune response and systemic inflammation. Number five, dysbiosis. Imbalanced good to bad bacteria, and this will cause a serious imbalance of your digestion. Number six, stress. I know we've heard it all before, but people don't necessarily realize that what's on the end of your fork, that causes stress too. In addition to our environment factors, our family, our work, our life, our kids, everything. It's all a stress. And if you're not practicing stress management, you really need to take a look at things and just figure out what's bothering you and do some stress management. Relax. Number seven, eating habits or poor eating habits. People don't realize the importance of just chewing your foods. Here's something that I want you to remember. Try this. Chew your beverages and sip your foods. So what does that mean? When you're drinking, just like keep it swirling it around in your mouth for a little bit. And then when it comes to food, I want you to chew it so much that it turns into an almost applesauce consistency. That way, just by doing that, you're going to give your digestive process so much help. Number eight, dehydration. So let's go a little bit deeper. So the parietal cells, they require water and hydration to secrete stomach acid, HCl. The chief cells, they require water to secrete pepsinogen, which is activated by the stomach acid. And then also the mucus cells that produce the mucosal protective layer for the stomach, they require hydration in order to protect the stomach. So water is so important. In addition to that, minerals. You want to make sure that you're salting your meals with good quality salt. Number nine, SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. This is where there's too much bacteria even starting to come into the small intestine. That causes some major issues. Number 10, hormones. And yeah, women deal with this a lot more than men because hormones are changing so much, and hormones do have an impact on our digestion. And then finally, number 11 as a bonus, mindset. If this is ongoing for you, you got to take a step back and look at things and really assess, because if you've been dealing with this for a long time, what it is that you're doing, it's not working. So you need to really shift your mindset and look at things and change what you're doing. Okay, so what's really going on? Well, number one, gas buildup. When we're breathing, when we're eating, we're swallowing air. And if you're eating quite quickly, you're going to be swallowing a lot of air. At the same time, that nitrogen and methane and oxygen and carbon dioxide, it all builds up. Number two, movement of gas. Burping shouldn't even be normal. You shouldn't be burping a lot. If you've got too much gas, it's going to be going up and it's going to be going down. Number three, delayed gastric emptying. So if the stomach isn't operating efficiently, if you're too stressed, transit time has been compromised, digestion has been imbalanced, right? You're not digesting properly. This leads to a buildup and a backup, and also it forms gases. So if you're fluctuating between constipation and diarrhea and your body's not regular, everything's not going to be regular. And then finally, number four, fermentation and putrefaction, rotting of foods in your gut. Carbohydrates mixed with other foods, they begin to ferment and they off gas in the gut. So bacteria can induce excessive fermenting. SIBO, H. pylori, candida, pathogenic waste will actually cause fermenting and toxic reabsorption. So you've got to manage all of those pathogens, because if you've got this, you definitely have compromised digestion. And if you've been sticking around with me this far, thank you, I appreciate that. You might as well hit a like, hit a subscribe, because I'm always putting out great content, gut related. Okay, so let's talk about the solution. Well, I'm the Gut Whisperer for a reason, because I've created a 6-week program that is hands down the world's best gut rehabilitative program there is. It is a 6-week program. I hold your hand every step of the way, and I literally teach you all of this. I teach you why you're challenged. I teach you what's going on with your body so I can empower you, and you can leave independent from me knowing what's going on, how to control your body, how to control your digestion, how to avoid those symptoms that you're dealing with right now. So this is the solution. First and foremost, you got to remove the assault. Whatever it is that's causing the assault on your body, you got to get rid of it, right? So you've got to educate yourself and you've got to learn about the food. So go back to these things and take a look at what's going on and remove the assault. Number two, rest and repair. Once you've removed the assault, you've got to let your body repair it. The cells of your gut are some of the fastest regenerating cells in your body. They're replacing themselves every 3 to 7 days. So get rid of the assault and allow your body to rest and repair. And then reintroduce. Reintroduce strategic foods that are easy to digest. They won't cause any issues, okay? And that's where number 3 is. And then number 4 is reinoculate. This means rehabilitating your gut with good, healthy, beneficial bacteria, prebiotic foods, good quality fiber, okay? And then number 5, retain. Turn this into a lifestyle. It's pretty simple. And then here's the thing. Number 6, repeat and recycle. Sometimes this is why diets don't work, because people will do the little bit of work and then they forget about it and then they just stop and they go back in their old ways. So turn this into a lifestyle. This is why I call it GFL, gut-friendly living. Are you living a gut-friendly living? It should be every day. And then number 7, mindset. This is where you've really got to shift and break your old paradigms and start to live differently, because what you're doing right now clearly isn't working. And if you think that I can help you, definitely send me a message. Actually, click the link below for a free training, and then you'll see exactly what my program entails, how it's involved, how you can get involved, when you can start. And then by the end of that, you're going to be a completely new person, free from all of these, I guarantee. Once again, thanks so much for watching. Gut Whisperer out.